All right, everyone. Welcome to this weekend Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for February 3rd through the 4th of 2018, Saturday and Sunday. So this weekend, we do have the moon shifting into Virgo here Saturday. So we could be feeling a bit on the pragmatic side, maybe wanting to improve things in our life, striving for that improvement, that perfection perhaps. So good to strive for that, but again, find the balance with it as well. This weekend, we do have quite a few aspects. Mercury is sextiling Mars. Could be very direct with our communication perhaps this weekend. Maybe some energy for our routine or our work. And anything involving self-improvement with that Virgo, actually. We do have the Sun over the South Node, so maybe some past patterns being released here this weekend. Some awareness of some past patterns. And Venus is squaring up to Jupiter. So a lot going on. With this one, maybe a bit of extremes with wanting to enjoy things quite maybe extravagantly or a lot, or spending perhaps with Venus, or just wanting extreme connections as well in relationships. So finding the balance with that. So all in all, I think a weekend of finding balance and bringing some extra conscious attention to self. So let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, everyone, so here's the sky for Saturday, and this will be Sunday. I do apologize. I did get this video out a day too late, actually a day and a half too late. I woke up Thursday morning, I believe, with a computer that wouldn't boot up. So I've been spending the past couple days reinstalling all my programs and getting back online. So I do apologize for that. Thank you for your patience. But let's go and take a look at this weekend here. And as a reminder, this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below because we're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology. All right, so let's have a look at this moon in Virgo. We're still coming off of that lunar eclipse from midweek last week. And so there was this awareness, right? This sort of heightened part of the life path. A lot of stuff we've been becoming aware of since around Wednesday. And so now it's still a great weekend and going into next week for integrating all of this, implementing all of this, maybe those insights, maybe some of those experiences that you've had. So this is the disseminating phase, which is about taking that insight and implementing it. And now with the weekend here with the Virgo energy. So Saturday, Sunday, really good for finding that pragmatic side of ourselves. The side of ourselves that does want to improve things, does want to fix things, find solutions, right? And find the balance of that. So anything involving self-improvement, personal development, our service through our work, the development of our crafts, organization of our environment, all this kind of stuff, excellent with the moon in Virgo this weekend. We could be feeling this way. And as we cultivate this stuff, can help bring some balance to those emotions. So in terms of this weekend, a lot of what's taking place is concentrated in Capricorn, where we've currently got the Sun transiting at this time, Venus, and recently Mercury. So a lot to focus on in terms of the big picture, right? Where we can implement more of this long-term perspective in our life, such as patience, right? What takes patience? What takes persistence? What takes self-discipline? Right, these are the qualities we're integrating. And so with these aspects this weekend, it could be activating a lot of those Capricorn traits. So here are the aspects for Saturday, Sunday. Let's look at Saturday here. Mercury sextiling up to Mars. I think it'll be a great day here today to maybe get involved with some of that self-improvement routine, taking care of some things. Mars can give us the energy to do that. If it's involving communications, we could be quite direct with those communications, maybe a bit assertive, confident perhaps as well. And Mercury is just generally our mind. So anything that does involve learning, research, understanding things, writing, stuff like this, very good opening to do this. It's not a given, but there is an opening and maybe some energy to do that here on Saturday. What we'll be feeling Saturday will be more of the Sun going into over the South Node, which is going to be the emphasis on both days, Saturday and Sunday. So there is this now insight we're gaining about maybe some past life stuff, some past patterns, maybe from earlier in this life, that now the sun is going to be illuminating. So this is important because this south node is going to be part of the next solar eclipse we have here in roughly about a week and a half, which will be the new moon next to this south node. So that'll be a new beginning with, I think, a lot of this releasing of some past patterns. However, this weekend, if there's anything that you do become aware of, some patterns you want to break, where you can bring some more conscious attention to the self, bring some balance back perhaps to your life, maybe having to do with developing the healthy qualities of Capricorn, again, patience, discipline, right, self-development. Really good to do that, to find that balance there. So releasing as well, though, you know, the south node, a lot of it is really just allowing this past energy to go. It's really nothing so much to do as much as it's like meditating, being aware of these past patterns that naturally do want to be released. And the other key to that as well is the lunar eclipse we just had, because it's all part of the cycle. So again, any insights you gained around Wednesday, it's, you know, developing that, right? Developing the insights you've gained maybe these past few days. And that can also help bring balance back to some of that past life stuff. So it really is about balance, releasing the past, developing the new, right? Developing the new from the lunar eclipse a few days ago and releasing whatever might be released here this weekend. All right, so along with that, Venus is going to be squaring Jupiter. So do watch any extremes when it comes to enjoyment of things or finances, or maybe matters pertaining to relationships. There can be a bit of a pendulum swing with the square to Jupiter. Usually does come across as quite positive, quite optimistic and inspired and hopeful about these things we enjoy in life. But with the square, good to maintain balance because we want to make sure we're not over-inspired, over-optimistic with the square. But if it's constructive, yes, great weekend for connecting, great weekend for enjoying some things, some luxury, resources, things like this, connecting to Earth as well. It can help balance us out. All right, so that is the weekend in a nutshell. I mean, I think the most strongest energy is going to be the south node sun, coupled with that lunar eclipse development. So yes, great weekend for, I would say, spiritual activities as well. Meditation. It's a very, you know, empowering lunar month with this being an eclipse month. And these insights over the weekend can help us do that, to bring more balance back to our life. All right, and then with that Virgo, yes, excellent for self-improvement, personal development, and anything that does involve striving towards perfection, but realizing, of course, there isn't any perfection other than the divine perfection. All right, so have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon for the Monday forecast. Take care.